up earlier, but it's not until Thursday, 8:30, 7:30 Central, where we'll see Game 6. And honestly, co-hosts, even though they are on the road, I fully believe that the OKC Thunder have figured out how to not choke. And if they just play their normal ball, especially if Jalen Williams shows up, it makes the OKC Thunder almost unbeatable when you got Jalen Williams playing at a better level than honestly SGA. And a lot of people are saying if Jalen Williams has one more game like this, and SGA has one game that's a little bit below, that Jalen Williams could end up walking away with the Finals MVP.
Yeah, I can definitely see Jalen Williams walking around with the finals, walking away with the MVP. But I still don't believe, like, I mean, with Halliburton hurt with that whole left leg and the whole left calf injury, I mean, right calf,
right. Yeah,
calf injury he got going on. I mean, yeah, it's looking like OKC probably got this one in the bag, unless I honestly feel like what's his name? What's the point guard name again? The backup point guard for the Pacers?
TJ McConnell.
Gonna pull something out because if for some strange reason
he should have finished the game. He was literally the
tired.
Pacers were playing so much better, and then yeah, but he took him out early enough where he could have put him in like the last 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He took him out with like 6 minutes left, and then never put him in the game at all. You know, in the fourth quarter, especially the last 5 to 10 minutes, it takes forever to play. So I feel like he still had enough with the timeouts and stuff that he could have put him in the last 3-4 minutes and gave his team a chance. So I feel like with Halliburton being hampered, limping, he just was not getting it done.
Yeah, I can see that.
It was worst game of the finals.
It is the worst game in the finals, but I mean, yeah, he barely scored. You can tell even in the prize picks. I knew it was funny when it was like, well, Tyrese Halliburton at least gets 7.5 points by the end of the game, and I was like, what?
You're like, no.
I mean, he was sitting there struggling. I mean, in the way that Tyrese Halliburton plays, like he can't be the injury is gonna mess up his game. So yeah, I really feel like they need to put the backup point guard out there.
McConnell
out there, had him tear it up, see what he can do, and just live with the situation. Because I mean, if you can give Halliburton at least one game rest, and then hopefully win that, he can come back game 7. And I can see if Pacers can get this to go to game 7, they may upset the Thunder in OKC. I can definitely see that happen because with Hartenstein, it's like he can play, but I don't feel like the coach trusts him enough. And after a while, I feel like that's gonna start messing up Hartenstein. And then Chat just got dunked on.
Oh my God, he did get baptized. R.I.P. to Chet's back. Was it Matherin caught him?
Yep.
Put back dunk. But yeah, Chet also.
No, was it Neesmith?
Yeah, it was Naismith.
Mm-hmm. I think it was Naismith.
Yeah, I get Naismith and Matherin are like clone players.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was Naismith that did the Blake Griffin-esque dunk.
Horrible.
On the back of Chet.
Horrible. And it's also looking like, I mean, with the OKC, it's like
So next game, you think the Pacers figure it out, even with the hampered Halliburton, that the Halliburton will not strike, and that or do you think the Halliburton is going to strike? What do you think?
I feel like Obi Toppin and Siakam finna show out this game. Siakam finna drop like 35 plus points.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like Miles Turner finna finally show up and do something. They need to do something in this game. It could be home. I mean, playing Pacers home, it can be crazy. I mean, and it's gonna be kind of hard. I mean, if Dort not stick, I don't know who you gonna put Dort on. You put Dort on Siakam? Nah, I don't see that happening.
I think that the Pacer role players are finally going to have a good game, but I think even with them, they're going to go crazy in the first half, and I think OKC is going to have the come from behind victory to steal the game, and that they're going to win it on the Pacers floor, and that Jalen Williams is going to have another 35 to 40 point game, and that he's going to win Finals MVP over SGA, giving him a Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown moment, which will be hilarious, where Jason Tatum's walking up and then they call Jaylen Brown's name. It also happened to Halliburton in the Eastern Conference Final MVP.
True.
He was walking up and then they said Siakam, and he's like, what?
What? That was crazy.
So that would be hilarious if at the end of this that J-Dub gets it. That'll be my only win, because honestly, at the end of the day, I don't love OKC. I don't like the Pacers. I felt like the Pacers were allowed to foul a lot, but now a lot of people are saying OKC's getting a lot of calls. But I'd honestly rather have OKC win. I don't really have any hate. And J-Dub's an awesome player to use in 2K. That's kind of the reason I like him. I had him on my team, and he was excellent to use.
He definitely is. But I need y'all to comment down below how y'all feel about this finals. Has it lived up to the hype? Are you still sad the Lakers? I'm still sad the Lakers didn't make it. They should have made it.
I'm still sad that Luka got traded
I'm
because
happy Luka got traded.
the Dallas team with Luka, we beat this OKC in 5 games?
Like 5-6 games, yeah.
5 games, and it was easy. I feel like if the Dallas stayed together, they would have beat this OKC team. I feel like that's what happens when you jump the gun too early, because it's like you had like the worst matchup after barely making it through the West with your team getting all these injuries, and then going against the Celtics where you had no energy and losing. They were like, oh, we need to do all these drastic changes. Where really, if they would have keep the team together, Kyrie wouldn't have been overworked and wouldn't have tore anything from Luka being gone and traded away and him having to play 40 minutes a game.
True.
And they would have been right back in the thick of things. And I think they would have beat the OKC Thunder in the West Finals, and they definitely would have handled the Pacers no problem. And that would have been a better storyline because Carlisle used to coach Dallas. So, I mean, I think Dallas just fully screwed the pooch. And even though they screwed the pooch, they ended up winning at the end of the day because they got Cooper Flag by the grace of God. So we'll see how that turns out.